Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here. Welcome to episode 148 of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Last time we did some more greedier mode stuff as Apollyon, and we actually unlocked this new character, the Keeper, who we are going to go ahead and try and play as today on hard mode as opposed to greed or greedier mode. So it'll be a bit of a change of pace, a little bit more back to form, I guess you could say, as we show off this new character who is going to be so much fun. You guys don't even know. He has various unlocks, like various starting item unlocks that we don't have yet, but I think we have to get those through playing as the Keeper, if I remember right. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of this regardless. But those starting items, similarly to the Lost and Holy Mantle, do make the Keeper easier to play as. Not that much easier though, not like Holy Mantle to the Lost easier. So SWHS LQHG is our seed here, and you can see sort of the flavor of the Keeper here. We're basically playing as Greed, in a sense. The mini-boss Greed, or one of the hanging shopkeepers. This is our shot. We start with a triple shot sort of built into the Keeper here. Low tier rate, but 3 shots at a time, which is decent for damage potential. Also 4.2 damage off the bat is not too bad at all. It's probably up there with like Judas and Cain and stuff, and for ranks pretty high among characters. Probably the most prevalent thing you'll notice about the Keeper, though, is his HP. It's not really like anything we've seen throughout the game so far. Basically what it is to recharge his HP, like he only has the 2 coins, and that's the most HP he can ever have. He can never gain more HP than those 2 coins that you see up there. And, well, there is a way, but it involves a very specific item that I'm pretty sure I don't even have unlocked yet. I think it gets unlocked from one of the later challenges. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's just focus on the here and now. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that coin, because coins are extremely valuable as the Keeper, because the only way to refill your HP is via coins. Hearts will not spawn in Greed or when you're playing as the Keeper. And anytime a heart would spawn normally, you get attack flies instead, which is pretty decent, honestly. It's better than the Lost, who like hearts still spawn, but they just do nothing for you. So you get a little bit of a coup in that regards, the Keeper. Otherwise, like, there's not much going for you, unfortunately. You really need to have luck on your side when you're playing as the Keeper here, because obviously just 2 hits in a single room and you're dead. Unless there's a coin in that room that you can manage to get to in time, that's it, man. That is it. You're done. Let's go ahead and I guess we should probably save the world card. I'm going to go ahead and put a bomb here. Early on, it's actually a pretty wise investment to use your bombs on these pots, because there's a chance you get Swallowed Penny. And Swallowed Penny is an insanely valuable trinket as the Keeper, because every time you get hit with Swallowed Penny, you drop a coin, and that coin can be used to recover the damage you just took from getting hit and triggering Swallowed Penny. So it's a sort of a cycle type effect that is extremely, extremely good. So if you can ever come across Swallowed Penny early on a Keeper run, or at all on a Keeper run, really, that is usually a golden ticket. Not always going to be a key to victory necessarily, but certainly doesn't hurt. I'll say that much. But for right now, we're just going to have to kind of stay on our toes. I recommend leaving any money on the ground, like, period, basically, until the very end of the floor when you know you don't need any more to recover your HP. Also, pills, do not take them as the Keeper unless you have something like PhD or Virgo to make sure that you don't have any bad pills in the rotation. God fucking damn it. Soy milk on a Keeper run? I'm feeling weird. This is a bad idea, I know, but here we are now. It's always such a pleasure. Yeah, so because the main reason you don't take pills as the Keeper is because you could get a health down pill, which will put you down to a single coin, which basically means you're entirely fucked. Because unless you have another health down pill or some other means of quickly getting a heart container back, there's nothing you can do. Because like I said, the Keeper can't gain any heart containers unless you happen to lose a heart container first. So like if you get down to a single heart container, you can pick up a heart, like an HP upgrade of some sort, and get that second heart container back, or second coin container back, whatever you want to call it. But you can never go above 2. So keep that in mind, and we'll have a gay old time here. See, like, soy milk, it's pretty bad. It's, like, really, really bad, actually. because like the tear rate isn't even that good as far as soy milk goes, because the keeper's maximum possible tear rate is 5, as you can see with the triple shot. So that is a pretty harrowing sort of downgrade, but you know what? At least if I win on this run, I can say that I won and I had soy milk as the keeper and nothing else going for me, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and not worry so much about time on this run. Boss rush is like the last thing on my mind right now. And we're just going to go ahead and focus as much as we can on making the right plays here, the right calls at the right times, and just trying to succeed as best we can. The odds of me succeeding on my very first keeper run, especially after picking up a soy milk like that, like a Jack Munch, probably not so good. Probably not going to be in for a win right off the bat here. Maybe not even a win in this video. In fact, probably not a win in this video, if I'm being perfectly real with myself. But you never know, my friends. You never know what fate has in store for us. Yes, soy milk was absolutely the worst thing I could have done to this run, but, you know, I'm always up for a challenge, and this is certainly challenging. Oh, good. I love this room. Die, 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 die. Oh, my God. Curse rooms are also a very much a no-no when it comes to the keeper, because, like, obviously you'll take damage hidden in, and unless there's money in there, or you have some way of spawning money in the curse room, you cannot get out, or if you have a teleport card, I guess, you cannot get out without dying, so be very wary of that. Also, deals with the devil, pretty worthless as the keeper, because you're not going to be wanting to trade away HP. The only times you can really make use of a deal with the devil, please give me Swallowed Penny, oh, that would have been so good. The only times you can really make use of a deal with the devil is if you happen to get an HP upgrade from the boss, which is obviously not that uncommon. So, like, if you get, like, let me paint you a picture. You get an HP upgrade, like breakfast or dinner or whatever from the boss, and then you get a deal with the devil to spawn, you head into the deal with the devil, and there's, like, I don't know, the fucking mark or something for 1 heart, cost. You can buy that, put you down to 1 heart container, head back out, get the HP upgrade, you're pretty much golden. There's effectively no way, unless you have an extra life, to take a 2 heart deal without killing yourself. So basically, Brimstone, Mom's Knife, Abaddon, things like that are all off the table. Like, oh yeah, we also can't pick up Spirit Hearts. I should have probably mentioned that at some point here. So yeah, even though Abaddon would theoretically give you a bunch of Spirit Hearts to work with, those don't work as the keeper, so they don't even spawn as the keeper naturally. Like, again, it'll just be attack flies instead of Spirit Hearts. So keep that very much in mind, because some of those 2-heart deals are oftentimes the linchpins you need to succeed on a run, or not need, but then make it much easier to succeed on a run. We don't have that sort of crutch as the keeper. Not anymore. We do have Rubber Cement here, though, which is always a fun upgrade. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the best upgrade for us right now, but, you know, it makes our shots last on the screen a bit longer, so I'm down for that. Fucking Burning Basement, Curse of Darkness. The old 1-2 punch, my friends. Such an asshole move. So yeah, there's probably not going to be too much commentary in the way of like anecdotes or tangential conversations on this run. Oh god, wait, I wanted to save that Rainbow Poop actually, but too little, too late, I guess. Just because Rainbow Poop does actually restore the keeper's HP. Those full health type effects do still work for the keeper, so keep that in mind too. Full health pills are still very much useful, although you probably never know it's a full health pill, because like I said, you're not going to be wanting to take pills as the keeper unless you have a death wish. Ow. Okay, these stonies are not so bad. I did lose my deal with the devil precedent, or chance there. There was a fly there that I almost just straight up walked into. That would have been like the worst way to go out, dude. Really could do with some bombs, actually, to get some, Ooh, that's perfect, actually. Could do with some bombs to be blowing up these pots for a chance at Swallow Penny, but that's not going to be happening anytime soon, I guess. Just got to get readjusted in my chair here. Sorry, I want to make sure I'm comfortable before I go into this boss fight, which is against the Haunt, of course. Of course it would be the Haunt. Why would they not make me fight the Haunt? Joy of joys. I just love this game sometimes, you know. It's not so bad, I guess. Come on, there we go. We dealt with, honestly, like the little haunts are sometimes the worst part of this fight to me. So I'm glad to have that out of the way. Now we just deal with the big kahuna here. As long as we watch out for that brimstone laser, shouldn't be all that bad. And then we're probably not going to get a deal with the devil. Like I said, not honestly that big of a deal. It's like that. If there's one nice thing I can say about the Keeper in that regard, is that like not being burdened to try and get deals with the devil as much as possible is pretty nice. Although we do probably want to get an initial deal with the devil at some point, just so we can refuse it and start getting deals with the angel. Because deals with the angel could actually be pretty valuable as the Keeper. No such luck right in here. We did get safety pin, which is a range and shot speed up for all that's worth it, I guess. Evil upgrade too, if you want to count that. And I guess we're going to go ahead and move on down. Not making good time, obviously, but making good progress as the Keeper. It's admittedly longer than I expected this run to last after taking soy milk. Okay, we have the Bible and Necronomicon here. Which do we take? The Bible is an instant kill against Mom, and it lives, so that could be pretty solid. It also gives us flight on like every 6 rooms if we need it. The Necronomicon could be like a major panic button type thing that could really help out. It's actually a tough call. I think I'm going to go ahead and... I'm not actually sure. I think I'm going to take the Necronomicon for this floor and then come back for the Bible. Because I think the Bible in the long run will be better for me. Especially against Mom and It Lives. It'll make those fights child's play, literally. And those are some of the most intense fights when you get down to it, honestly. So I'll try and remember to come back for the Bible. No promises. I may just well forget to come back for it. If I do, not that big of a deal, honestly. Because the Necronomicon is still good. It's still good enough to help out. Not my ideal book of choice, but... I mean, a lot of the good books that we're normally looking out for don't really work as the Keeper anyway. Like, you know, Satanic Bible, Book of Revelations, things like that. Book of Belial would actually be extremely good. But, the odds of us getting that are probably not too high, because the highest chance of finding that would be on a deal with the devil. I think you can find it in the library, too, though. So, maybe. Okay. Honestly, though, one of the, it's an item that we don't see that often, that I don't really talk about that often, but the biggest spacebar item you could get as the Keeper is probably Wooden Nickel, because it gives you a 50% chance when you use it to get a penny. It's like a 50-50 flip. It's basically like a coin flip, literally. And so when it happens, and you get that, and you really, really need it, and you should be using it basically every room because it's a one-room charge, so keep that in mind. So if you can get that on your side, absolutely go for it. Otherwise, we don't have that much going for us here. We do have a couple keys at least. I'm staying on top of that key game, which is going to be important. It'll let me access all my treasure rooms in the future, hopefully. Maybe some golden chests as well. We'll see how that goes when we get down to it. I really need to hold on to this Necronomicon charge, but don't like hold on to it forever. Don't forget that it exists is the thing. That's something that I have. I'm going to use it here, actually. Okay. Oh, come on. No. Oh, okay, yeah, those guys are so strong. I was like hitting them like crazy after the Necronomicon hit. That's crazy, dude. Those guys were just... I mean, there was like a little spark of hope in me that was thinking maybe we can have a win on this run and it would be amazing, especially with soy milk, but clearly was not meant to be. ELH3 EGEE. E. So many E's in that seed, dude. Got the leech here, which is, you know, I mean, it's regeneration, I guess. Oh god, curse the maze! Don't throw me off. It's regeneration, so like, if it's a very niche sort of regeneration. Well, I guess it's not that niche, but it could come back to help us if we need it to. Still going to be leaving those coins on the ground, of course, though. I'm not going to solely rely on the leech here to be my savior. But there we go. It does help sometimes. I'll take 404 or error. I always forget that it's just called error, not actually 404, but could be a pretty big help. It could also be somewhat detrimental at times, so I need to keep that in mind too. Looking out for a good room to use this one bomb, because we do start with one bomb as the Keeper. which is interesting because we also start with one bomb as Isaac, so it makes you wonder about the lore of that one. But yeah, if we can use this bomb in a spot to blow up like 3 or 4 chests at once, or not chests but pots, that would be awesome. Like right here actually is great because this could give us a swallowed fucking penny. He's done it. It's the dream. We just won this run, not literally. Don't count your fucking chickens before they've hatched. Swallow penny is a huge coup, but it is not the only ingredient that you need to succeed on a keeper run. And Headless Horseman is actually a huge fucking dick of a boss to be facing off against first here. Although if we can beat him, if we can survive this fight, we'll get the pony, which is not only flight but a speed upgrade, which I am all down for because the keeper is actually has like lower than average speed to start off with. So the pony puts us up to 1.5 speed. Very good. Okay, let's keep on going here. We're off to a pretty solid start with that swallowed penny. But I still need to be very aware the keeper is an extremely fragile character. I just can't believe that first like little section of pots was just it. It was like it didn't even give me anything else, like no random spiders or random coins, just swallowed penny. That's all I got. And it's like it's so perfect. It was meant to be. So now I can actually pick up these coins pretty freely because I don't need to worry about, like, if I get hit having to backtrack and trying to get the coin. Because if I get hit, I can just pick up the coin that drops on the same room that I get hit on, because it will drop. So now I can actually pick up this money and be pretty comfortable with it. Still not going to take any pills, because if I get down to a single heart container via a health down pill, that's, I mean, Swallow Penny's not going to help me there very much, is it? Makes Swallow Penny basically worthless, honestly. Oh, by the way, something you may have noticed, or not, but the Keeper also starts with -2 luck. You know, just to add a little bit of insult to injury. It's like, oh, you think that coins are just going to be spawning all over the place like normal? No, sorry, you got -2 luck, so you're going to be lucky to get any sort of consumables on the regular. Although, admittedly, we are still staying on top of our keys. Between, like, both of these runs, we've been having pretty good luck with the keys. Alright. Go ahead and see what we got in here. We got Mom's fucking... Okay, this run is suddenly picking up speed. Admittedly, I still would have rather, like, had the win on that first run if I had had the ability to, like, the soy milk fucking ridiculousness. I was just playing pretty well in that run. And now they're just kind of giving me all the keys to the kingdom that I could ever need. So if there's ever been a Keeper run to succeed on, it's this one right here. What do we got in here? We got the Pentagram and we have Gimpy. Gimpy doesn't really do much for us. It could give us, like, random attack flies sometimes when we get hit, which is not that great. Pentagram, honestly, is not that needed either, though. I can take one of them because we have Magic Mush in the previous room. I guess you might as well take Pentagram. I mean, the other way to handle that would have just been to say no to it so we could go for deals with the Angel instead, which may have been a better route for us, but goddamn, dude, they're giving us all these amazing boons, and I just can't say no. I just can't. Okay, so we do still have a bit of a tears problem. Like our Mom's knife is actually very, very potent. It just takes a while to charge up, so I need to keep that in mind. Otherwise, we're pretty golden here. We are a golden god all of a sudden. What is this? We got the tower, which is pretty bad, but I could maybe use it to access my secret room here if I get lucky. I feel like that bomb should have gotten it, but I'm pretty sure this is the secret room. Oh, it's not. Okay. That's just egg on my face then. It looked like it should have been the secret room, just with the way the room was positioned there. We check out the shop. Actually, I probably will check out the shop just to see, because I might get enough money to be able to buy something here. We got the fucking Bible, which could give us an insta-win against Mom. We also have the smelter, which we could smelt... Ooh. We could smelt Swallow Penny into ourselves, and then have another trinket if we happen to come across one. Or just a free trinket slot on its own is pretty valuable. So that's something to look forward to if we can amass enough money to make that happen. I'm not going to worry so much about that. Challenge rooms are still a little scary when it comes to the Keeper. Regardless of how powerful you are, you gotta know your limits. Know your limit, play within it. Ain't that right? I do think that over here, this is probably the actual secret room. It looks very suspicious. Let's check it out here. Got some extra bombs out of it. Never hurt nobody. We also have a bunch of shopkeepers in here that we can actually probably get some decent money out of. Some nickels. That's actually huge. We got 3 nickels. That's so lucky. That's basically like a free trinket smelter right there. I mean, not free because we had to spend 2 bombs on it, but still. Very, very underpriced. We can go ahead and take that. We're going to smelt the trinket to ourselves. I think I'd rather keep the pony. I'm going to buy the Bible. If only for, like, bookworm precedent, potentially. I kind of want to keep the Bible over the pony. Like, we have decent speed with Magic Mush's upgrade. The flight is huge. Don't get me wrong on that. I think the flight is too huge to pass up, honestly. We're going to be strong enough that we don't need to worry about insta-hit killing Mom or It Lives. I think. I hope, anyway. Hope that's not going to come back to bite me. I'm just going to, like, die on one of those fights and just be really sad. But I think the pony is going to be, all in all, much more versatile. Did screw up our deal with the Devil Chance a little bit there, but that's okay. Not going to take Locust of War, because that's just a recipe for disaster. Just don't want those flies blowing up in my face when I least expect it, because even though Swallow Penny would mitigate that quite a decent bit, there is still a chance I get hit very quickly, like twice in rapid succession through that. Got the Peeper here, which is strangely like one of my more favorite familiars. I don't know what it is about it. It's just, I think it's a lot of fun. I have a soft spot in my heart for the Peeper. Not entirely sure why, but, you know, glad to have it as part of the team. The Hollow here is not that bad at all. We have a range upgrade, which is honestly fine by me. Our range was kind of lacking up till now. Although I think that's more or less been a product of our tears stat not being too great either. Just not being able to fire these knives very far with a long charge. We have an arcade here. An arcade is always an interesting prospect because you can find a blood bank in it, and blood banks are a little bit weird as the keeper. It's like they don't always work how you would expect them to. Like sometimes you take damage on it and then like you don't get a coin out of the blood bank like you normally would. I think like blood banks are specifically fine-tuned to work a little bit differently as the keeper so that they don't always pay out and you're not like guaranteed to get to be able to like max out a blood bank with the keeper every time. Because the way you could do it if they worked like normal is you just like keep giving it HP and it'll just give you a coin back every time, so you can just keep using it over and over and over again. It's still scary because like if you kind of get out of the rhythm and accidentally hit it twice without picking up a coin in between, you're just dead. But they don't even let you try, man. I'm pretty sure most of the time it still pays out with a coin, but there's like occasional times where it doesn't. And I guess sometimes it can also like randomly pay out with Child's Heart, I think, so that's something to keep in mind too. Flat Penny is actually very nice. It'll keep us very much on top of our key game here, which we've already been on top of for the most part, but this just helps out all that little bit more. Especially because we're going to be coming across coins fairly frequently as the keeper, I would imagine. Oh god, it's Greed. And he's dead now. It was a mirror match and I won. Good times, good times. Now if we can just find some way to make sure we never run out of bombs, we'll be in a pretty solid spot. Between Swallowed Penny and the Flat Penny and possibly Burnt Penny, if we can get some way to hold like 2 trinkets and then get lucky with that, we'll be rolling in it, dude. I should mention, by the way, because I never explicitly mentioned this, I figured it was somewhat self-evident, but when you pick up money to heal as the keeper, that money does not go towards your coin total. Like next time I take damage and have to pick up a coin, just pay attention to my coin total. It will not go up. If you pick up a nickel to restore your HP or a dime or something, it'll be like one coin removed from what it should be. You'll get 4 coins from a nickel or 9 coins from a dime. From a dime, that's top of the line. Okay, do not take experimental treatment because it could be an HP downgrade. That is very much a scary prospect. I could, oh god. That's a risky proposition. I'm not gonna play with fire, not on a keeper run that actually has the potential to go all the way here. I didn't go for my treasure room there, did I? I just totally skipped it. That's my bad. But you know what? Life goes on. We don't really need that much more to be successful on this keeper run. What I was thinking there, by the way, with that deal with the devil, is I could have theoretically picked up Guppy's Paw and then picked up Experimental Treatment, hoping to get an HP upgrade out of it. Because if you're at 1 heart container, Experimental Treatment cannot be an HP downgrade. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's guaranteed to be an HP upgrade either. It could just not affect your HP at all, which would have put me in a rather dire circumstance. Admittedly, not the most dire it could have been, because Guppy's Collar would have had the chance to resurrect me if I did happen to get hit and die, but, you know, it just was not worth the risk in my mind. Not by a long shot. I also didn't want to contemplate on it too much, because, strangely enough, we have a chance at, if we go fast enough here, we have a chance at getting to boss rush. And I would actually feel somewhat confident fighting boss rush as the keeper. Like I said, if there's any keeper run to go all the way on, this is it. This is where we make our fucking stand. The second keeper run ever, not for me personally, but in this Let's Play. Blowing the goddamn doors off. Okay, don't panic. That's one bad habit that I have, that is that even when I do have Swallowed Penny and I get hit as the keeper, I like suddenly panic and it goes into like an all-out frenzy to try and pick up the coin that dropped, even if it's in a very, very dangerous position. And that can oftentimes lead to my imminent death, so let's try not to let that happen as best I can. Here's our treasure room, which is pretty solid. We're just gonna have to deal with this Wallmaster. Not so bad. Glass cannon, I'm gonna say no to, for probably what I would think are obvious reasons. Not the least of which is that the pony is just so much better for us. That's one thing. That's kind of the unsung hero right now. The pony. Getting that, like, as basically one of our first items was really, really helpful. Having flight up until now, and also the speed upgrade, has just been so, so nice. Not to mention, I haven't used it at all, but the attack from the pony, the actual active effect that gives us invincibility when we use it, is something to consider as well. Endless Nameless, I'm not super interested in. Which way have I not gone? I feel like I've exhausted all possibilities here. This way, maybe. God damn, this Curse of the Lost nonsense. I have a chance at boss rush here. Don't screw with me now. Don't play with games with my heart. God damn it. I just got like totally like pincer attacked right there. That was a scary moment. So for a moment there, I was also like, oh god, where'd the penny drop? And I couldn't see it, and I was like, okay, there it is. Just under my feet. Tinted Rock's not super important as the keeper, but there is still the chance to get a small rock out of it, obviously, so that could be very important. Probably don't even need to go out of my way to be picking up all these keys as they drop from Flat Penny anymore. Okay, this is scary. Admittedly, somewhat scared of these TNT barrels more than anything else. More scared of them than I'm scared of war, to be honest with you, but there we go, we dealt with that. We got ball bandages, which having an orbital in any form is actually pretty nice. Let's go ahead and move on down here. Got plenty of time to find Mom and get into boss rush. Dank Depths 2. Got an arcade here, might as well check. Like I could play that blood bank. It's probably like not even that bad of an idea. But I feel like it's just a little bit too time consuming and doesn't really, you know, the rewards aren't that great for it. I could get a blood bag, or I could get IV bag, which would be pretty much worthless as the keeper. You hurt yourself to get a penny, and then that penny just heals yourself, and you don't get anything from it. You don't have any net gain with IV bag, as far as I know, as the keeper. It's basically a worthless item. In fact, more often than not, it's probably detrimental to your success. Not going to check out that curse room, because even though I do have flight, I'll get hurt on the way out, and then the penny from Swallow Penny will drop on the inside of the curse room, which, I mean, I could still theoretically go there if I get a penny drop on the outside of the curse room first. But, you know, I don't really want to backtrack at this point. It's kind of the main thing. Even if a penny does drop at some point here. Penny for your thoughts. I still can't believe this, man. I can't believe, like, just the luck that we've had on this keeper run up until this point. Oh, look, we actually got a luck upgrade as I said that. How very fortuitous. Just, like, the amount of amazing items that we got right off the bat to make this such a groundbreaking, successful run. I mean, like, I'm talking like I've already won. We're still quite a ways away from winning in any sense of the word. I'm still not even sure what path I want to take if I want to win. The D Infinity, huh? I'm gonna probably say no to that one. Like, do I want to go for the Dark Room, or do I want to try and go Hush Delirium? Do I want to go just the standard route to the chest? The world is my oyster at this point. Let's focus on just getting to boss rush first and foremost. We'll see if we can even handle that, because boss rush, while we're in a pretty decent spot to be able to do it, it's still a scary concept. Like, there's still a very real chance of us dying on boss rush, is what I'm trying to say there. I'm gonna go ahead and donate some to the donation machine here, because we need to get this one up as well. The green mode donation machine was not the end of it, unfortunately. Still got to get the other donation machine maxed out. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and fight Mom, I guess. Not much else standing in the way of this. Just regular Mom, not champion or anything, so pretty decent. She's dead already. Okay, now comes the question. I'm gonna pause it just so I can think how I want to handle this. Neither the Polaroid or the negative effects are ever gonna trigger as the keeper, because we can never get below half of a heart, because we don't lose our coins in like half coin intervals. So how do we do this? I think you maybe go with the Dark Room route. Pick up the negative, because it's the harder path, and we're in such an advantageous position. Yeah, I think we're gonna go negative here. Also gonna go ahead and check out my Devil Deal just in case. Not really interested in either of those, to be real with you. On a different run I would have been. Blood of the Martyr and Daddy Longlegs. Okay, first things first, I'm actually going to blow up all this fucking TNT, because this is going to scare the shit out of me. And it probably would be my downfall, knowing my luck. I would just, like, run into it, like, fly over top of it with Mom's knife, and then just blow myself up. That would be the way to go out, wouldn't it? So that's all taken care of now. Blood of the Martyr, like, we don't really need a damage upgrade with Mom's knife. Daddy Longlegs could actually be quite helpful as a periphery sort of damage, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll see how we do here. I'm like, I'm so used to greedier mode that I'm like it feels, because like this is a wave-based combat system boss rush, so I'm like scared, like, oh god, I need to. Okay, don't panic. Do not panic. We're good. We're good. Okay. Scary moment for sure, but we're good. We're okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm so used to the greedier mode wave-based system that I'm like, oh god, I need to take out these bosses before the next bosses spawn in. Thankfully, that's not how boss rush works. We actually get the time that we need to take out, or all the time that we need, or that we want to take out these bosses before the next ones come in. Whew, my heart's still beating a little fast after that dark one wave. Admittedly. I really do need to watch out for enemies with beam attacks as well. Monstro 2 and the Bloat are scary. They're not the only enemies I need to watch out for, mind you. Death, obviously, is a pretty scary enemy too. Loki has his problems. But those beam enemies can just hit you so hard and so out of the blue that it's like, they're the scary ones to watch out for. Okay, the Wretched is dead already. Fistula over here could be a little bit frightening, but not the end of the world. Come on, man. Okay. Got the Headless Horseman and the Angel Statue. Make sure you pay attention to where those Angel Statue beams are going. Like I said, beam attacks are oftentimes what can kill you in these types of situations. You're really not careful. There we go. What do we got? Okay, we got Polycephalus and Double Gertie Jr. Watch out for those Gertie Jr. because they can charge right off the screen and be very nasty. Also want to make sure Polycephalus doesn't get too much time underground. Okay, stay in the middle. I think the middle is a safe place to be because we can see whatever bosses spawn in. The adversary, okay, we need to take him out as soon as possible here. He's dead, okay. Good, 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 because he is one of the beam enemies that we are oh so fearful of. Okay, we're good. My hands are goddamn shaking, dude. Okay, the stain. This is a pretty scary wave, actually, because Champion Mega Maw there is kind of a nightmare. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about the stain anymore. He's already dead. I just have to be able to get in and hit this guy. I'm so scared, dude. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Thankfully, he doesn't have that much HP. Okay, we got Blast Assist, and we have War. Just don't panic. There can be a lot of bullets from Blast Assist. As long as you stay on top of it. Don't let War charge at you out of the blue either. I can hear him working his mischief up there. I don't know where he is. I got a desktop notification. God damn it, I thought that was something else. I was like, oh god. Okay. Okay, that's dealt with. We got fucking the cage. Gotta deal with him. He's dead. He's dead, okay. Steven is not so bad. We got Monster 2. Okay. Monster 2 is dead. We have so much fucking raw damage. This is crazy. Okay, we have Mega Fatty. Gotta kill him. Gotta kill him. Because he's actually both of these, all these enemies can jump on us. Which is a very scary concept. I almost got hit by that shot. That would have been bad. But, I mean, not the worst in the world, obviously. Sticky Nickels have appeared in the basement. Okay. Keeper, Boss Rush, done and over with. Glad to have that one out of the way. We got Canes of the Rye, which is not so great. Basically a poor man's Peeper, but and that's saying a lot because the Peeper's not even that great. Alright, and we're still on track to make it to the Hush fight if we so desire, which I probably will desire because, you know, ooh, I actually got this too. Pills, oh god. You know me too well, game. You know, just how to rub it in the right way. It's like, man, you may have gotten through Boss Rush. Now, how confident are you? Take all 4 of these pills. Actually, in theory, I'm gonna go back because I can take one of those pills. I can take the blue pill because if it's a health down, I can just take the other one and it'll be a health up. It's bad gas. Okay, well, I might as well keep one, I guess. That's the only real opportunity you get to ever take a pill as the keeper. Is if there's a second pill of the same type immediately there or somewhere else on the floor, so that you know you'll be pretty much safe. Still, I mean, health down pills are not the only ones that can really screw you up. I'm excited can obviously be extremely an extremely scary prospect. So don't have a one-track mind in that regard, is I guess what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to be in a bit of an interesting position once I get to It Lives, and am faced with the Hush fight potential, because I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be able to make it in time for the Hush fight, as long as they don't hit too many dead ends here. And I'm going to be faced with sort of an ultimatum. Well, I want to go... I mean, I'm going to fight the Hush. That much I have already basically decided at this point. And if I beat the Hush, will I want to go down to the Void and try and deal with Delirium, or will I want to go to the Dark Room and hope that I get a Void Portal after, I know I got, like, really quiet there. It's just a bit of a tight situation. Sorry about that. Or will I want to hope that I can get a Void Portal after the Lamb fight, so that I can get, like have my cake and eat it too, I guess. I'm thinking I'll probably just try and go down to the Void, because the Void, fighting Delirium as the Keeper, is one of the hardest things to do in the game, and I'm on a run that actually has the potential to be able to make that work. So, like, these runs do not come around that often, believe you me. Even when we do unlock the Keeper's various starting items, it's not going to be... It's not going to be like every other Keeper run is going to be a win. It's not going to be that sort of situation, so keep that in mind. That we have a pretty golden gift right here, and I do not want to squander it. I want to take the hardest path that I can and hopefully have some success. Okay, Sisters Vis are down and out. We got Pageant Boy, which, you know, has been the theme of the run, I guess, the Keeper. all that shit. Keep stocked up on keys, because why not? Head on down to the next floor, still got plenty of time to find and defeat It Lives. If nothing else, even if we, like, die randomly against It Lives or something, or on a room on the way to It Lives, I can at least hold my head high and say that I did beat Boss Rush as the Keeper, so this video has not been completely in vain. And go ahead and blow this up just for good measure. More pills? God damn it. What is with that? I guess it makes sense to have, like, pills pop out of a cosmetic chest, right? It's oftentimes where you keep, like, the medicinals, so maybe it's just more likely than anything else to pop out of there. We got the sun here, which I'm probably going to save for the void. That would be the ideal time to use it in my mind. Okay. There's a bit of a scary moment there where I was about to get killed by a wall master, but thankfully it didn't come to that. This is what I'm talking about, is that even with Swallowed Penny, it's so easy to psych yourself out and just be like, oh god, I need to get that penny, and then you just run into an enemy that you don't even see because you're so, like, laser focused on picking up the money and surviving that you just die. And it's like the worst goddamn feeling. Anyone who's played as the Keeper and been in that sort of situation, and I'm sure there's many of you out there, they'll know that pain that I'm talking about. Got a bomb out of that. Good stuff. This feels like the way to the boss. I think I might have already hit every other dead end, to be real with you. I'm not entirely sure. I don't feel like looking at the map right now. I don't feel like it. Yeah, this is the only other way. Got another sun card, so we might as well use one here. And then go ahead and just keep this one with us. So we can go ahead and make a straight away to the boss. Because in theory, if things all go according to plan, this should be, like, this and the Void are the only floors that we're going to need to map out, because the only other floor that we're going to be visiting is the Blue Womb, which is always the same, so who cares about that one? Watch out for these guys. Again, beam enemies just, like, flat out scare me, so alright, we're doing good, Just gotta stay on top of my game here. We're gonna be going up against It Lives pretty soon. By all means, not the easiest boss in the game, but not the hardest. I think Boss Rush was a pretty harrowing experience. Hopefully has hardened us well for the fight ahead. Just gotta deal with these guys, and we'll go ahead and fight It Lives. Not a big deal. We've done worse in the past. We really have. Okay. That's a pill. I don't really need it. Definitely don't want it. So go ahead and just fight. Don't make a big stink out of it. Just kill It Lives. That's all there is to it. Just like that. Okay. We're good. We got Super Greed Baby has appeared in the basement. That's pretty sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and move down to the Blue Womb. Just very matter-of-factly, methodically dealing with these challenges as they present themselves. What do we got? Curse of the Blind! You fucking would. You fucking would. Okay. How do we want to handle this? So Tapeworm, is that actually gonna... Yeah, that actually increases our range pretty dramatically here, so I think that's a fine upgrade for us. I don't think there's anything too detrimental I could get from the shop here. The compass is fine. It's not really going to make a difference in the long run, honestly. Suicide King. Yeah, no. Not even going to hold on to that one. See, now comes the interesting proposition. I don't think I can reasonably take anything in either of these rooms. Because if it's something just outright destructive, if it's like fucking soy milk that just coming back in the end to bite me here after that first run, then I'm screwed. There's no other way around it. So I'm not going to risk it. I know it's kind of the pansy way out, but like I said, these runs only come once in a lifetime. So I'm going to get myself situated here, pause for a moment, take a quick drink just to help alleviate the dryness in my throat right now. Maybe one more drink too. It's not alcoholic, don't worry. I'm not playing under the influence. All right. Let's get dusted up. Ready to go? Are we ready to go? We're about to find out. Let's do this. Let's do this dance, Hush. I am ready. First phase of the Hush might be one of the worst phases because he's a smaller target, so not all three of my knives can hit him at once, really. Whereas the next phase of the Hush will be bigger, so with this range bonus through Tapeworm, we should be able to make some good plays in this front. Should be on top of your dodge game. Don't panic if you get hit. You're good at dodging these shots. You've done this so many times in the past. Admittedly, not too much recently, thanks to having been basically mainlining greed mode, but old habits or old muscle memory dies hard. It's not like I haven't fought Hush in like fucking years or something crazy like that. It's been like maybe a month, but still, don't be too concerned. And try not to move too fast either, because the last thing I need is to be dodging very quickly in one direction, get hit by something, and then have to like backtrack too far to actually pick up the coin. It's my coin. Okay, this is... I hope I'm in a safe spot. It seems like I am for the time being. Okay. Those continuum shots can really throw you off. The Hush is nearly dead. Very, very getting close to dead. Very, very getting close to dead. That's a very strange way to word that. Oh boy. Okay. We're still okay. We're still okay. Watch out for his beam attack. That tends to happen around this point in the fight. Like I said. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, I could have sunned there. I could have used the sun. Keeper now holds a penny. So good. Not really, but... I could have used the sun there for the full health effect. That was on my mind, admittedly, but I really wanted to save it for mapping on the Void, because mapping is just that valuable to me. Whew, okay, alright, we're feeling good, we're feeling good. As a reward, I'm gonna be a dumbass, and I'm gonna take at least one of these items. Don't screw me. Purity. Fine. Actually great. Actually really great. You feeling lucky, punk? Thunder Thighs? Uh-oh. Okay. That could be a problem. It's a bit of a speed downgrade, but that's okay. We've still got 1.6 speed, which is fine. The problem herein lies that if I walk on top of a bomb rock or something, or a mushroom, that could be extremely deleterious. So we're going to head down to the Void and pray to God. Oh, pray to God we did not get Curse of the Lost, is what I was actually about to say. I didn't want to jinx it before we even spawned in, though, so there we go. We got the sun, we got the map. We are good to go here. More goddamn pills. I mean, they're all the same, so I might as well take one. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Actually, pretty great pill. Could come in extremely handy. Let's go ahead and head up here and start exploring this place. Really, what I would like more than anything is a teleport card, so that I can safely teleport out of the Delirium fight if I happen to stumble into it. So, more than anything, that's what I'd like to look out for. Otherwise, we're just going to be exploring to our heart's content. I think over on the left side, there are some boss rooms that cannot be Delirium. So we'll try and hunt those ones down first. Admittedly, I don't have it down to an exact science, so I'm not exactly sure how this works all the time. Gotta watch out for Thunder Thighs, man. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and pop all these skulls, because we could get... There's a pretty decent chance we could get a good card out of it. Or, not a good card, but at least the teleport card. Ace of Hearts is, you know... I mean, it could turn everything to attack flies, actually, so not that bad. What's this? Hanged Man. Strength. Strength actually probably pretty solid to hold on to. More so than feels like I'm walking on sunshine? Maybe. Okay, and one more skull here. Alright, so no teleport cards just yet, but that's fine. Ace of Hearts, not going to worry too much about playing that to maximum efficacy. Might as well play this dude, though. Now, the Strength card, I don't know if, like, I get hit, and then I use the strength card, will it restore my HP? Because it gives me a heart container normally for the room that I use it on, so I don't know if it would work that way. I'm going to bank on yes, and just try to use it in that sort of circumstance. We got the black bean here, which is better than nothing. It's at least a passive upgrade instead of something active. Because our active has served us quite well up until this point in the run, if I do say so myself. Okay, check more of these skulls. Ow. Okay, that was a little bad, but we're still alive. I think this boss right here cannot be delirium. Temperance. Die. Alright. We got Mask of Infamy. That's okay. That's okay. He's dead now. We got some BOGO bomb action. Lovely, lovely. I'm loving it. I don't think this guy on the far left can be delirium either. This guy on the bottom, I'm pretty sure can. God, I'm so scared, dude. I'm so goddamn nervous. Honestly, though, I feel like the worst may be behind us. Although delirium is an extremely scary fight, so I mean, I shouldn't really say that, I guess. The worst is behind us. Question mark card. I don't think is as good as the strength card. Where did we get another speed downgrade, by the way? I feel like I'm slower all of a sudden. Oh, you know what it was? Is we got hit and we lost the speed upgrade from Purity that we had. We had the speed aura going on. That's what that was. So that's a little bit shitty, but you know, our speed is still okay. Got butt bombs out of that, which is fine. I think that top one there can't be delirium, and then basically any of the rest of them can. So then we're just kind of throwing ourselves to the fates at that point, unless we find a teleport card in the interim, which would be, you know, not asking for too much, I don't think, game. We've been presented with a lot of cards recently on this floor, but none particularly to my interest, except the strength card. That was actually pretty solid. Oh god, that was a scary-ass voice crack. It was pretty solid. Watch out for these assholes. There we go. Making good time here. I'm actually, for the first time in a while, because I haven't had a run that goes even close to an hour at any point in recent memory, because I've been doing greedier mode runs and stuff. But I might have to split the recording here, because the last thing I want is for this fucking recording, of all recordings, to be corrupted. That would be an extremely, extremely demotivating thing. Stem cells don't really care about. I mean, regen could actually be decent, but I'm not fully aware of how stem cells actually work, so I think tapeworm is better for us here. I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I'm going to go split the recording just to be on the safe side here. I will be right back. Alright, we're back in action here. Good to go, I hope. I do not believe this can be delirium. Wait, let me make sure I actually started the recording. I just really don't want to lose this one, is the thing. This has been such a good run so far that I gotta make every, like, double check, triple check every little aspect of it. Alright. Triachnid. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. That's a speed upgrade, speed and range, so that puts us up to a little bit better speed here. A little bit more what we've been used to throughout the course of this run so far. Where do we want to head next? I guess I'm gonna head down to that boss that that one boss room we already have access to, and hope that it's not delirium. If it is, we're just gonna have to fight the good fight. See what we can do with that. I mean, really, what are we hoping for beyond what we already have to fight delirium with? Some sort of immunity to something or other. I don't know. Holy mantle. I don't know what I can get from these bosses. Get a whole number of things. That's an HP upgrade. Not going to worry about that. Might as well just leave it on the ground in case, like, I get a Joker card and deal with the devil and some nonsense like that. Who knows what could happen, dude. Got the Magician here. Got nothing else. Alright. Really still hunting down that teleport card. You'd be so kind, game. You've been so kind up until this point, I know. That I probably don't even really need a teleport card. But, I'd very much like one. But you know what? We'll make do. We'll make do with... We'll play the hand we've been dealt here, and we'll play it happily. We've already beaten so many of the toughest obstacles in the game. Some of the toughest, like, marks of completion that we had to get. Boss Rush, the Hush. It lives even. I mean, it's like that would have come sooner rather than sooner than most of them, because many of them are after the It Lives fight where the unlocks happen, but that one had to happen eventually too, and it was a tough one to get to. I just did not expect having, like, being in this position literally on the first Keeper video that I do. Not the first Keeper run, mind you. I don't have that claim to fame, unfortunately. That would have been sweet. If I really could have made that soy milk run work, that would have been amazing, but you know what? I'm just as happy with this one here. Watch out. Just play that carefully. Alright, this could be Delirium. Fingers crossed. Sisters V's, okay. Making pretty good calls on these bosses. Or getting pretty good luck anyway. We got the body. That's random. I don't know if I've ever picked up the body yet, so I might as well just take it for item completion's sake. Not going to help us in any way, really. Go. Let's go ahead and hear. This could very well be Delirium. Okay, it is. It is Delirium. Don't use the strength card right off the bat. Okay. I'm hitting these skulls in case there's a teleport card among them. Ooh, boy. Hi, Delirium. Okay, we're good, we're good. I got all the skulls. Now let's, there's no teleport card. We're just in it to fucking win it now. We just gotta time our shots right. Don't be a Dumbo. Ooh, boy. Why is there... How could this happen to me? Okay, strength did actually restore my HP. Oh, God. There's a coin over in that corner. Keep that in mind. Now I can have up to 2 coins on the ground. This is such a chaotic fight. I need to be careful. Like, I have the raw damage, obviously, to handle this. However, it's just being able to get in there and do the damage. This is a great form of Delirium. Uh-oh, I thought that was a shadow of something jumping on top of me, but no, that was just Daddy Longlegs. The long arm of the law. The long leg of the law, I guess. Okay. Watch out for the beam attack. Okay, he's not going to beam attack, actually. He's just going to be a little haunt for a little while. Little haunt for a little while. A little bit goes a long way. I'm so goddamn scared, dude. Ooh, boy. Get that fucking penny. Oh, God, that's the worst when you just dance around the penny. Steven. Okay, we're good. I know I have a bad habit of just going quiet whenever I get hit. Maybe it's not a bad habit. Maybe it's a good habit, though. Maybe it's what's keeping me alive here. You ever think about that one? Oh, God. I didn't mean to grab that. Shit. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We still have money that will spawn when we get hit. It's just now we have less opportunity for risks. Just slowly but surely. God fucking damn it. Okay. No, no, no. No, dude! Ah, damn it. Oh, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about, where you just panic and you run for the coin regardless of what's in the way. But you know what? It is what it is. Oh, we were so close to that win, though. That was... hurts a little bit, but I have a smile on my face. What can I say? I'm pretty happy with how that run went in all reality, because we did get so much done there. We got so many unlocks that I wasn't expecting to get anytime soon. The unfortunate part is that we're probably going to have to do the Hush fight again at some point as the Keeper if we want to go back for the Void. So, look forward to that. Oh man, that wasn't the triumphant success I was really hoping it would be, but it is what it is. That's standard ArgonMatrix fare for you, blowing it at the last goddamn second. What a guy. Still, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like and or comment down below. Really helps out the channel, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I post a single Isaac video every single day, so I hope you will join me tomorrow for the next one. Probably not going to do the Keeper again right away. You know, one Keeper run a week is probably enough for me. Maybe we'll go back to greedier mode and try and knock out Blue Baby once and for all. We'll see. Or we'll try and do some Lost runs, maybe. Yeah, take a break from the Keeper and play as the Lost. Sounds like a great plan, right? Not a whole lot else we can do, though, so... For now, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have yourselves a good day. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you and good night.